there, my name's Suze and welcome to the first episode on my new channel, Shocking Teachers. So I guess I should share a little bit about myself. As you can tell from my accent, I am Australian. I live on the Gold Coast in sunny Queensland. Look at this, Gold Coast hinterland. There's my puppy. Doesn't get much better than this. Really? No, it doesn't. I don't think I'll ever leave. Anyway, back on topic. Where was I? That's right, I'm Australian. I live on the Gold Coast in sunny Queensland. Looking at our weather today, you would not believe that it is actually still winter. It's August and we hit a top of 31 degrees today. That's Celsius. I don't know what the Fahrenheit is. That's summer hot and we're all sweltering at the moment. An Indian summer, because guaranteed come the weekend we'll be freezing our little backsides off once again. I am a mum of two girls in grade 3 and grade 6. My oldest daughter is actually going to be joining me in the high school I work at next year in the middle school. I also am a homestay mum, so I have a Chinese student who lives with us and she comes to the school that I work at as well. She's in grade 9. My husband is an engineer. I work at a private Christian school here on the Gold Coast, and I actually did year 12 at this school many years ago. I graduated in 99, like I said, many years ago, and some of the teachers that I had are now my colleagues, and personally I think that's pretty cool to be working alongside teachers that I looked up to and to now be able to call them my colleagues. So I actually teach middle school. I have a Bachelor of Primary Education, which back when I did it, that actually meant you were qualified to work from prep to grade 10. So I have worked in the primary school. I did my internship in grade 1. It just never really, primary school was something I really wanted to try and it just didn't float my boat. I've done relief teaching for 12 years while I was off having my children, and last year I got a part-time position working in grade 6 2 days a week, and it was tough. It was last year was a really tough year for me, and I actually ended up quitting and thinking that I would never ever teach ever again. I just found the kids, I just struggled to relate to them being so young, and they were they were lovely kids, but they were a very difficult grade to teach. In saying that, now that I work in the high school, so middle school, grade 7 and 8, some of those kids who I found the hardest to work with last year are actually in my science class this year. How's that for character growth? Yeah, but to be honest, they've grown up a little bit and they're actually working a lot better this year. One of those students has actually been asked to leave the school, and you know, if you'd asked me how I felt about it last year, if it happened last year, I would have said, you know what, it needed to happen. But this year he was in my class, and I actually freaked out when I found out he was in my class. But in the end, he really he picked up his game with me in my class. Obviously he didn't do it with anyone else's classes because he did get asked to leave, and I actually was really sad about that. This kid was broken. He was a broken kid, and yes, the stuff he was doing in other classes was dangerous and not safe for the other kids in the class, but in my class, and I know it's only one class out of the however many classes they take in year 7, but he was really coming good for me, and so I was really saddened when he was asked to leave. I feel like since last year, since I quit teaching year 6, I've now been put in the high school. and I teach grade 7 and 8 maths and science. So part-time I have one grade 7 science class, and I have a grade 8 maths class and a grade 8 science class. I wasn't sure how I was going to go because I actually had a bit of a breakdown last year, but to be honest, I have not even had an inkling of feeling of doubt that this is where I'm meant to be. I know that where I am right now is where I want to stay, and I will fight tooth and nail to stay there. Yeah, so I feel like I've grown this year. I think I've got a lot of growing still to do. You know, doing 12 years of relief is very different to having your own classes every day. And I'm not saying that my classes are fantastic. I've got one class who's brilliant. Even the kids who are difficult in that class are nothing compared to my year 8 science class. My year 8 science class is actually makes me need a paper bag to hyperventilate into before I walk in there. It's hardcore. But I wouldn't give up this job for pretty much anything. I will say that my calling as a Christian, because I am a Christian and I work at a Christian school and I'm raising my family as a Christian family, I would say that God has put the calling to teach middle school on my heart, particularly science. I love junior science. It's my favorite, even the physics. I'm even going to say that. I'll even say I'm enjoying teaching the physics, even though I struggle with that particularly. And I'm learning to enjoy teaching the maths. I am not a maths teacher by any stretch of the imagination. I never ever thought I would be a maths teacher. I'm that kid who in grade 8 was told by my teacher I would never amount to anything because I could not factorize an algebraic expression. And now, guess what I taught today? How to factorize algebraic expressions. Yep. Stuff you, teacher in grade 8. Can't even remember your name. So where was I? Oh, and I was that kid who you get the exam paper, you know, and you just sit and the exam paper by the end would be wet with tears because I just couldn't. I would panic and my brain wouldn't function, and I just thought there's no way I could ever be a maths teacher. My mum is a maths and science teacher. You know, my mother-in-law is a chemistry teacher. She can teach maths as well. And I thought, no, there's no way. And here I am. And I even make my own flipped classroom maths videos for my kids, something I would never, ever, ever dream that I would ever be doing. So sometimes God will take you on a path that you'd think, you're going, God, what are you even doing? Like, you know me, you know I can't do this. And he goes, well, actually, no, you can if you rely on me. So I'm learning to enjoy my maths class. It's taken 2.5 terms to get there, but I'm getting there. Hopefully I will have some other things to bring you other than me just sitting out in my beautiful backyard with my very cute puppy who needs a bath. Yes, be jealous. I live in the best city in the world. Hopefully I will be able to bring you hints and tips, things that I've learned along the way. Now, I'm by no stretch of the imagination am I professional. Well, I'm a professional teacher. That's what I am. I've got a degree. But even after 12 years of relief, I'm still pretty much a first year teacher. I'm still having to go to all of my mentors and go to all the people around me and go, help. Even though I've been teaching the same amount of time as you, I am so not coping, or I need help with this, or I don't understand this maths concept and I've got to teach it in 5 minutes. Yeah, I did that once. So, you know, so I will be, if I find something that works, I'll vlog about it. If I find things that don't work, I'll vlog about it and go, don't do this thing, it doesn't work. And you know what, some days I'll probably be on here crying my heart out going, help me, I don't know what I'm doing, give me tips. But you know what, I just want to be real. I want to share the journey, and I just think that the teacher community here on YouTube is incredible. I've been watching stuff out there. Sadly, I have not seen a huge amount of stuff from Australian teachers, nor have I seen a huge amount of stuff from high school or middle school teachers. There's a lot of primary school teachers out there. Hey puppy, say hello. Oh, not in the ear. Oh, here we go. Say hello. Yes, this is Lula. She is my puppy and she needs a bath. She stinks. Yeah, that's right. Go away, you smell. No, stop it. So I want this to be real, and I want to be honest, and I just feel like I need to share with someone. And if sharing my faith and sharing my journey here is gonna help someone else out there who's going through some of the stuff that I've been going through, then you know what, if it touches one person, then that's one person that's been touched, and that's okay. I'm not here for the subscribers, I'm not here for any of that. I just need a place to get all this off my chest, and if it helps one person, you know what, YouTube's done its job. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to go and help my own kids with their homework. Alrighty. And hopefully I'll also learn how to do this without making you all sick. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye. So many pretty birdies and cars making noise.